This podcast is a proud member of the UUOP Network.
We are going to continue the series of focusing on the lands of Islands of Adventure.
And this week we are looking at the third land going clockwise.
And that is Toon Lagoon.
This is episode 588 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hello, everybody. I am Michelle, your host for today. I'm fat and happy after Thanksgiving and had a wonderful vacation. I hope everybody else did too. However, my lovely co-host Chris, who is on this podcast with me today, came back with a little not so pleasant present from his Thanksgiving excursions. And what would that be, Chris?
Yeah, I'm fat and sick right now, so
Yeah.
got the good old Rona.
The Rona, the Turkey Day Rona. No fun.
Came back with a present from Universal.
Yeah. Damn it. And then I've also got Lee.
Hello, everyone.
And Tracy.
Hello, everyone. I'm also fat and, well, stressed.
But we don't celebrate
But not on
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
But you don't celebrate Turkey Day, so what's your excuse?
Just like
Just
eating.
like food.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Well, that was an intro.
Yeah.
Yes. So we have lots to talk about. I'm surprised you came up with so much to talk about in this land, Lee. I really am fairly impressed.
I have done my research, and there's probably a ton more. Because there is so much in that land, but trying to find stuff out is difficult, quite honestly.
I mean, one of the highly themed rides are in there. Dudley Do rides.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
recall. Yeah.
Good God. Okay, so let me give a disclaimer. In the last episode, was it the last episode or 2 episodes ago, Lee?
It was 2 episodes ago.
Okay, so I mentioned that Dudley Do Rights has no theming at all, and it's less themed than
Stormforce.
Stormforce. Yes, I take that back. It is not less themed than Stormforce. I still don't like the theming. I still think it's awful. It needs lots of improvement. However, the last time I rode that ride was like 10 years ago, and I don't know if they've put in more or refurbished it since then, but I did I watched a ride through of it, and there's definitely more than I remember there being from 10 years ago.
Well, you must have zoned out then because they have not added anything to that attraction.
Maybe, do you think possibly they weren't, like, the animatronics weren't working, or I don't remember anything moving or talking or anything when I rode it.
I think maybe
that
you
ride's
weren't
been
working,
frozen in
Michelle.
time.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yep.
I was just so terrified I had my eyes closed the whole time.
You need to give it another ride.
Yeah,
Yes.
We'll see. Maybe in the summer. So, let's hop right into it. Inspired by my wayward comments about Dudley Do Right's Ripsaw Falls 2 episodes ago, we were going to continue our focus on Islands of Adventure by looking at Toon Lagoon.
And it's been a while since we've done one of these. Marvel Superhero Island, I was trying to get a guest on who worked on it, and it just didn't happen. I do have a guest who worked on this land coming up at some point. He was the researcher for it. I'm not going to say who it is at this point, but yes, I've been talking to him and he's going to come on. Because unfortunately, a lot of the main people who worked on Toon Lagoon are sadly not with us anymore.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, which is sad. So yeah.
Is that the curse of Toon Lagoon?
Maybe. So if you didn't know, the 2 main streets of Toon Lagoon are King's Row and Comic Strip Lane.
Mm-hmm. And this land sits between Marvel Superhero Island and Skull Island, and it drops you in the middle of your favourite morning funny pages.
From 50 years ago.
Still
Exactly.
funny. Still funny.
It contains 2 rides, Dudley Do Right's Ripsaw Falls and Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat Barges, as well as an interactive play attraction in Me Ship the Olive.
Yes, it has 7 places to satisfy your hunger, those being Ale to the Chief Food Court, Blondie's Quick Service, Kathy's Ice Cream Quick Service, Comic Strip Cafe Quick Service, Frostbite Freezes, which is a food cart, Toon Popcorn, another food cart, and Wimpy's, another quick service.
Which one is Ale to the Chief?
For a land that's not that big, there's a lot of places to get food. Because let's be honest, it's not a huge land. If you
Really
take
not.
the 2 rides out of it,
Yeah.
the actual main thoroughfare isn't massive.
No.
There are also 3 places to shop. And interesting, while doing the research for this, I've learned a lot about this land and where the names for a lot of these things come from, and it's been very interesting, actually.
Okay.
So you've got Gasoline Alley,
Uh-huh.
which is a shop attached to the bathrooms that Tracy usually uses when we go prepared for water rides.
Uh-huh.
Wassamata U, and Toon Extra, and is also the current location of the Universal Orlando Annual Pass Holder Lounge, which I think I still prefer it back in studios.
I do too.
100%.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, let's take a look at all these things a little closer.
So Dudley Do Right's Ripsaw Falls is part roller coaster and part water flume, and the ride combines the fun of the classic cartoons with edge-of-your-seat action. You'll slosh your way through twists and turns along with lovably laughable Royal Canadian Mountie Dudley Do Right. As you approach a nail-biting 75-foot drop, get ready to whoosh down the track for the biggest splash of your life. This attraction was created by Mack Rides, has a drop of 75 feet at a 50-degree angle, and it lasts 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
5.5 minutes for a theme park attraction is pretty long.
Yeah.
That is a pretty long ride, yeah.
You think Velocicoaster's 2 minutes on the button. So yeah, it's a long attraction.
Yeah. Terrible queue, but long attraction.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the story, according to Universal, is Dudley Do Right was introduced to the public in 1961 as the animated protagonist of a segment on the Rocky and Bullwinkle show. Through parodies of the silent melodramas popular in the early 20th century, audiences delighted in his cheerful, dim-witted disposition and good-natured attempts to stop his nemesis, Snidely Whiplash, from kidnapping Nell, the girl of his dreams. He usually succeeded despite himself, the only problem being that Nell was less infatuated with Dudley and more interested in thanking his horse, appropriately named Horse. You'll catch up with all 4 of these characters in the Great White North as we prepare to ride.
I don't think I've ever seen an episode of Dudley Do Right, and I certainly haven't seen the Brendan Fraser movie. I haven't. I never watched it with
He
you.
did that movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw that one.
Yeah.
It's Brendan Fraser.
And you know what? I love that movie.
You bought it on DVD for the kids, and I
for
never
a pound,
watched it.
For a pound. It was so much fun. And I grew up on the cartoon. I'm literally a year older than you. This is ridiculous. So
Yeah.
I'm the only one. Chris, have you seen the cartoons?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, so I'm not alone in seeing them.
No.
Okay.
I don't think I saw the movie though with Brendan Fraser.
Oh, you should
I
watch it.
remember it.
It's fun.
I,
It's just brainless fun, like Dudley.
I love the attraction. Again, we haven't ridden it for probably 10 years like Michelle, to be fair. But
No,
it's not because we
we
don't
haven't.
ride it. I don't think we've ridden it since 2013. Yeah, I don't think. We certainly
Really?
never rode it. Maybe 2015.
I forget we've had a pandemic. Like everybody forgets we've had a pandemic.
I think it's 2013 since the last time
Wow.
we rode it.
Obviously, it fits very well into the area because it's bright and it's colourful and
I mean, the land's built around
yeah,
the drop, isn't it? Let's be
Yes.
honest.
Yeah.
which is
Great
one
people watch
hell
it.
of a drop.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah, it's one of the best drops in Orlando, in my opinion.
It's one of those that I like. Even though it's been 10 years since I know that you look at it and you think that's steep, but it's not as steep as it is when you get to the top and you're
Choppy
like,
crest.
this is a lot steeper than I realized it was.
What is the dimensions compared to River Adventure
That's
as
a
far
good
as height
question.
and angle?
I think the height is on River Adventures higher. I want to say it's 85 because I know it was the tallest for
I
the
don't
longest
think it's
time.
as steep though, is it? And I think because you're in a wider boat as well.
Yeah.
That's more thrilling though, like Dudley, just
Oh,
because you're
yeah.
in this small little log flume.
Yeah. And it's got that double dip thing.
Yes.
Woo.
So you think you haven't got wet off the first drop, and then you go through that, you come up that, and then fly down and get absolutely splashed to. Holy
Yeah.
hell!
Yes.
Which is really the only reason I don't ride it, because I just haven't found an opportunity where I don't mind being soaking wet
And
for
that's
a while.
the issue, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Oh my God.
Chris might be ill, but he's not that ill.
I gotta stay in my game.
Can't actually find any info on it, actually. It's an 85-foot drop at a 55-degree angle. So it's 10 feet taller and 5
25
degree
degrees.
less steep.
Almost the same, but taller. Yeah.
But that 5 degrees makes a difference.
Yeah. You feel like you're coming out of that bloody thing at the top of that drop.
Yeah.
We need to start doing some Mystery Science Theatre things where find ride-throughs of all the rides and just bang them on and talk about it while it's happening. I think that could be fun.
How many people can fit in one car?
4, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know where I'm going with this, guys?
All 4 of us, you mean? That
Yep.
could be fun.
With the producers club watching us on the bridge.
Nobody give them any quarters, thank you.
They'll be all on. Anyway, we'll get there in a minute. They won't be there. They'll be somewhere else.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Fun.
I'd be completely down for that.
it'd be fun. Yeah, because obviously you'd be prepared because then we do Popeye as well afterwards.
Yeah, we could do that. That'd be fun.
Speaking of which,
Next meetup. All right, let's talk about Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat barges. Get set for spectacular splashes and lots of silliness. That blowhard Bluto has made off with Popeye's best gal, olive oil, and the only way to save her involves a 5.5 meter octopus
Of course.
and a lot of water. Hold on tight as you brave your way through raging rapids. You'll laugh, you'll scream, you'll be really wet and squishy.
squishy. What sort of a word is that?
That's how wet you get in this ride.
That's the official blurb on the Universal
Swooshy.
website.
Squishy.
The ride was created by Bar Engineering and reaches a top speed of, are you ready, 11 miles per hour and lasts 6 minutes.
Mm.
Ah,
So I want to say that corner of the park has the 3 longest rides on property. Dudley Do Right,
Yeah.
Popeye,
Yeah.
and Skull Island Reign of Kong.
Yeah, Bilge Rat for sure feels like it's a good amount of time on there. I mean,
Yeah.
we enjoy riding it
Yeah.
every time.
It's never we'll just ride this quick.
Yeah.
There's
Um,
nothing at Universal you can just say, let's just ride this quick.
Stormforce Acceleratron.
True. Because no one wants to go on it because it's
Just walk right by
there.
it.
Yeah. The story, according to Universal, is a story as old as time. Boy meets girl. Boy loves girl. Boy has to face an 18-foot octopus to rescue girl from longtime nemesis. Oh my godly, it's our story.
Yeah.
At least that's a story here when Olive Oil, Popeye's best girl, is taken by Bluto. On the ride, you'll join Popeye as he embarks on a whitewater rafting adventure to save his love.
So who's Popeye's worst girl?
good question.
Do you know, are there any other females in that whole cartoon series?
What is Sweet Pea?
Sweet Pea is
That's a little,
the little,
The little
boy.
baby.
A boy or a girl?
I think it's a little baby boy.
Yeah, because remember he also pops the spinach.
Yes.
He's done episodes where he's like fighting Bluto as well.
And isn't Sweet Pea's little swaddly onesie blue?
Yes.
There you go. Very stereotypical
Oh, yeah.
colours in those days. So,
I love this ride. It's funny. We were watching
It's a lot of fun.
Vincent Vision put an episode out last week of the underappreciated attractions, and he was talking about Popeye and Bluto, and it was only him on it when he rode it, and that's not the way to do it.
no.
It was a bad time of year, but if you get a group of people on that ride who are just in for the fun, it is an absolute blast. Just laughing at people getting absolutely drenched.
Yeah. I have managed to get round that ride and not get wet. Got cocky, went straight back on, and got every little bit of water available. I was soaked right through.
That was the day we did it 4 times.
Like, I
Yeah.
believe you,
Yeah.
but I don't believe you at the same time.
Uh-huh.
No, no,
Like I've ridden that ride so many times, and there's not a chance I'm leaving without getting completely drenched top to bottom.
Nope, I was dry as a bone.
Were you there, Lee?
Yeah, it was absolutely dead first thing on a morning, and we rode it back to back to back 4 times in a
Yeah.
row.
Were you dry?
No.
How the hell?
I've no idea.
It's just that thing. If
It
you
was just
happen
once,
to
though. It
not
was
go,
just- yeah.
if you happen to be sat in the right spot where it doesn't turn you round to those
I
jets,
was
there
just
is a
very
good chance.
lucky.
It's incredibly unlikely, but it can
And for somebody who
obviously
hates
happen.
getting wet as well, it was like all the gods were smiling on me. Just for one ride, though, and then they had a really good laugh the next 3.
Yeah.
Because
They
that
were
was
saving the water for the next
Oh,
one.
definitely.
that was the day when we put all our stuff in the locker, not expecting
yeah.
to ride it like 4 times, and you only get an hour for free. So we ran back to the locker, and the locker was like, "Oh, you're over time now." But I'd put my wallet in the locker, so I had no money to get my stuff out of the locker. Luckily, a couple next to us gave us a $2 coin, which they didn't accept, so I had to go and change. It was a whole thing.
What?
Yeah.
The attendant wouldn't just open it for you?
Well,
We
that
didn't
was
know at the
our
time.
first or second trip, so we were still
Oh,
new
okay.
to dealing with American theme parks at that point. So we never thought to actually go and ask somebody.
Gotcha.
I have a bigger question. What's a $2 coin?
Exactly
Yeah.
what it says it is.
I mean, a $2 bill's rare enough.
Yeah,
There's a $2 coin?
there was. I
Yeah.
mean, this was
It looks like
Maybe.
a big
20 years ago.
quarter, really big quarter, kind of.
Crazy.
There's a lot of hidden references in the queue, and I'm sure we'll do an episode on the rides
Yes, there
themselves, and
are.
I'll delve into this a little bit more, but I know there's some very cool things in the queue, which we'll delve into at some point. But again, I haven't ridden this for at least 8 years.
No.
I haven't either. It was the same time I rode Dudley's, so
It's probably same. Yeah, it probably is 10 years, actually.
Yeah, I would have ridden
Yeah,
at the same time.
We try to do it at least once a year,
I know you do,
Yeah.
if possible.
because you take your dad on it.
Listen, you want to have the best ride of your life? Take my dad on that ride, and he will hype everybody up.
Aw.
The thing is, as well, I want to go on it now because it goes right past like a couple of loops on Velocicoaster, so I'm sure you get an absolute brilliant view of Velocicoaster on it as well.
You do get some good, at times you get some good views of areas of the park anyway, so I love this ride. I know I don't like getting wet, but I love this ride.
Yeah, when you're in that frame of mind, to
Yes.
like, I'm going to get wet,
Yeah.
then it's all right.
Exactly.
Yeah. And now I've got the footwear situation sorted.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Because that was my biggest problem, was having wet feet.
Because even I'm kind of at the point now where I'm like, ugh, I don't really want to get wet anymore either.
You weren't bothered, were you? You used
I
to
never
walk
used to
around
give a crap.
with your pants looking like you're a baby with a soggy diaper.
I wanted to be.
I mean, he wasn't bothered.
I
He
wanted to
flaunted
be
like
that person that everyone was pointing at, going, "Oh my god, look at the state of him." Now I'm like, yeah,
Ugh.
And I was the one like muttering and stomping behind with a big black cloud over my head.
that was funny.
Now I get all kinds of rashes if I walk around in any wet
Yeah.
clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why the backpack.
Lots of
and-
chub rub.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
We're not all absolutely humongous on this podcast, by the way. Everyone's thinking, I've never seen these people and they sound like big fatties. We're not.
We're really not. We're a little bit fatties.
Chubbies.
Some of
Chubbies.
it.
Yeah, I like that.
Chubby.
Or as my mom called me growing up, husky.
We're big boned.
Big
We're big
bone, there you go.
bones.
That's it. Anyway,
All right.
Yeah. Tell us about Me Ship the Olive, Christopher.
Yes. Well, blow me down. This colorful ship is an imaginative play area packed with fun from bow to stern. Across 3 decks, you'll find passageways, slides, climbing nets, horns, an interactive piano, and more. You can even squirt unexpected.
all right, come on.
You can even squirt unsuspecting passengers. Even worse. Of Popeye and Bluto's bilge rat barges with water cannons as they sail by below. Me Ship the Olive is easily overlooked, but it's a great stop in Toon Lagoon, filled with fun little extras. Best of all, this play area has no line or wait time. If you have small children, this is an essential place to go, but it can be fun for the young at heart too.
For sure. We
I love this.
Yes. And it's, again, if you want to squirt people on Popeye and Bluto's for free, this is where you go.
And it has some of the best squirting angles.
Really? Okay. I spent
Yeah,
a lot of money on the other ones.
Yeah, no.
We just went here in October and squirted people with the
So wrong.
cannons.
We are children of the highest order, aren't we?
I think children even have a better mindset than we do, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't.
However, the cannons need some refurbishments, I think. Like they weren't they were kind of floppy. They weren't
Michelle, please
the-
stop.
I couldn't get the angles right with them.
Come on, man.
That's what she said. I wouldn't mind, but it's only been down for refurb not that long ago as well.
Yeah, one of them wasn't even working, so
Oh, Viagra, it helps.
yeah, they needed a little bit of that, a little
was-
blue pill.
Blue Chew.
It was squirtless.
Anyway,
Wah, wah,
yes.
wah.
I went down the slide. That was fun, kinda.
Did you get stuck?
No, remember, I'm not a big fat fatty. I'm just a, what did you call me?
Chubby.
Chibby? Chewy.
Chubby.
Yeah.
Chubby. It's just like chubby.
Chubby.
Chubby. Yeah, but we're not fat and we got stuck down the slides in Camp Jurassic. It's just the plastic.
That was terrifying.
It was bloody off. I didn't think I was getting out.
You're seriously?
I'm seriously.
Because the slide goes flat forever at the bottom.
And it's that weird, like
So
really.
there's no gravity to pull you down, and I cannot move and get out. And nobody's listened to me. I'm saying, you can see my ankles, just pull my ankles. And nobody did.
Because your shorts end up and then it's just like your bare thighs on the plastic going, and you're like shuffling yourself down. It wasn't fun. They're also
even where all the kids have peed.
They're also very tight curves on it, and it's meant for like 6-year-olds, not 40-year-olds. So maybe we shouldn't have been in there.
This is great.
Anyway, back on to Toon Lagoon.
Yeah. There's loads of lovely little things in here. I mean, obviously everybody knows about the piano.
Do we?
Yeah, let me tell you about that.
Oh.
One of the coolest details that can be found in Me Ship the Olive is the piano on the second level. Among the piano keys, there are 3 colored keys and a sheet of music showing how to play the tune. Play the tune as it's written, and you will be rewarded with a full version of the Popeye theme song. Yo, I did not know that.
Neither did
Seriously?
Really? See, I told you there was a piano.
I didn't even see a piano.
What?
Yeah. It's a huge, big
can't miss
piano.
it.
The keys are massive, and it's like a proper plinky. And it goes.
It apparently sounds like a chicken.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did not see this.
Yeah, I got to check this out next time. I always pass by.
Now, I'm pretty sure, because obviously it's on 2 levels, isn't there a lift in here as well, so it's completely accessible?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure there is.
I think there is.
And I think that the elevator is near the spinach room downstairs.
Oh, yeah. I need to... see, this is...
And I like... But that's why I like that it's so accessible.
I wonder how many... Like, we're talking about stuff that... We're a universal podcast. You guys have been going for ages. Michelle, you've got a young daughter, and yet things that you didn't know existed is crazy. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yep.
And I wonder how many... Like, we're terrible parents. We didn't take our kids to places that kids are supposed to go. But even we knew this. Bizarre. There's some great views out over the rest of the island, like across Islands of Adventure, to be fair, as well. Because I know the last time I really remember going on to My Ship the Olive was 2015, so the Hulk was being pulled down at that point.
I'll be back there in a couple weeks, so I'll do a video for us for our social media.
Awesome.
Cool.
I'll go play the piano for everybody.
Yes. That'll make an awesome Instagram reel.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, I think it's one of those things that, I think it's kind of out the way as well, My Ship the Olive. See, unlike all the other islands, Toon Lagoon's weird because it's got that...
It's a weird configuration.
It's got it's like a T-junction, effectively. All the other lands that you pretty much walk straight through with everything off to the sides, whereas this, I suppose, marvel a little bit with where Doctor Doom is, but for the most part, you're just walking through and everything's there. This has that weird turn down to the lagoon where the entrance to Popeye is and where Wimpy's is and where My Ship the Olive is, and I think a lot of people will probably just miss that and not realise. And
when there was all the walls up as well, it got very confusing in there.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how bad this is. I literally have not been back there for 10 years because the last time I was there was to ride the ride. I didn't even realize there was a restaurant over there.
It's hardly a restaurant, but yes, there is one.
Wimpy's?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't even know that was there until October.
This is normally closed.
It is, but I will tell you, we ate at Wimpy's. We'll get there.
Okay.
So moving on to a few of the cooler details. Everyone knows this, but I've kind of put them all down. There are comic book speech bubbles all over Toon Lagoon that everyone uses as photo ops, and I think I've found all of them. So I want to go through them all. I mean, some of them are photo ops and some of them just say random things. So obviously the first one I put down just says King's Row because I'm guessing that's the street it's on.
Yes. I mean, we've taken a fair few of these, especially with the kids who've gone to act. It's great. I haven't had this much fun since I was a kid.
How do I even say this one? Z?
Thanks. There you go.
Betty Boop, eat your heart out.
Wish you were here.
If I hear say cheese again, I'll turn into Munster.
Haha, bum bum. I need that sound for this, don't I?
Yeah.
Curses foiled again.
It must be Sunday. We're in color.
Haha. What do you think is my best side?
Inside.
Haha.
That one always threw me off.
Yeah.
Right?
serial killer vibes.
I think it's more like your outside's awful, so it's your insides.
Are you beautiful on the inside?
No, you just...
It's calling them ugly. Oh my goodness.
Of course, that's what it's calling you. You don't have a best side. Your best side's your insides. This one, I didn't know what to write down. It's all, like the exclamation marks and hashes and stuff.
So like swearing, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like comic book swearing, so do whatever you want. There you go.
Posing with you always makes me look better.
And then the perfect retort, thinking of you.
Where did I get this one? I feel like there's a cloud over my head.
For anyone who's in the UK who ever watched the Flumps, Up Under the Cloud. That's what it makes me think of.
Yeah.
You guys have no idea what I'm talking about right now.
No.
Not
No.
a...
Classic
No, you won't do.
70s,
Yeah.
sure.
Don't have the mushroom pizza before you ride Ripsaw Falls.
Why?
Pepperoni's better.
There you go.
Those mushrooms suck. A good editor never sleeps.
And this one is a rotating one. It's next to a little photo op that actually has two different ones. So it's neither does his staff or even cigars burn down eventually. That second one's a bit weird.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I think everybody can feel this one. I'm going to need a vacation from this
I
vacation.
feel like that every trip to university.
Yeah.
Every single one.
But where would you go on vacation? Back to Universal.
Of course.
Let's never leave this place.
No problem. I lost my keys.
Kaboomski.
It's a strange one.
Are we having fun yet?
No. Great body or what?
Definitely, or what?
I think we've actually got a picture of you and I doing that at some point somewhere. It'll be an actual... Oh, no, it might be a digital photo, actually. I'll have
Probably.
to see if I can fish that one out. They're fun. I'd love them to update this land to something more relevant. I don't know what they would do, but... Yeah. Because...
Do comics even exist anymore?
Comic strips? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We haven't bought it.
I suppose the closest we've got over here, you still get the Beano and the Dandy and the...
But they're comic books, not comic strips.
But they're
it was
still
like
kind
3 or
of-
4 cells, wasn't it? Told a whole story.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get a newspaper anymore, so I don't honestly know.
I mean, there used to be a whole section every Sunday. I was so excited about it.
We never really got it like that over here, did we? Not like
We
a whole
did.
thing. It was usually like
No,
a Garfield or something.
Yeah, we'd
and-
get like, Hagar and
Yeah.
Rupert and things like that.
No, we got an entire section of the paper. Like my dad could pull it out of the paper and give me that section.
Yeah. And I guess that was the idea. That was to make the kids feel like they were part of this whole newspaper culture and
Yeah, because the mom would be reading whatever the
recipes
showbiz
were.
thing. Yeah, and the dad was reading all the other crap, and then the kids got the funnies.
I mean, if they were going to change it out and make it modern, they would need to do one of those, like, have you seen those museums where you can go and it's just for like Instagram or TikTokers, where it has all kinds of special things for backgrounds and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Like that would be today,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else like IP wise that would replace it unless they just scratched it and started from.
Well, that's it. I think we've talked about it on this show before, is doing it like Cartoon Network, like call it Cartoon Network Land or whatever, and then pick a load of, I don't know what is the sort of kids TV channel nowadays? I wouldn't actually, it's probably Disney, isn't it, to be fair, but like non-Disney. Do we still have Cartoon Network?
Yes.
There's still net. Yeah, there's Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon.
Is Nickelodeon still around?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Are they?
Yeah.
The Loud House is on Nickelodeon. My Crystal watches that.
Wait, was it Cartoon Network that went down or closed off?
I have no idea.
Because I know they like shut down Adult Swim at some point, or were going to
Yeah,
shut it
Adult
down.
Swim
and-
went a little while ago, didn't it?
Because that's what Rick and Morty used to be on,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
I mean, it's still on though. That's actually maybe it's not. I remember them talking about shutting down Cartoon Network or Adult Swim, or they were
Okay.
merging or doing something there, and everybody was up in arms.
Of course.
There's still a video, a website for it. They've got Teen Titans Go, The Amazing World of
Right.
Gumball.
Bloody
They
hell.
just wouldn't be able to do it comic strip.
Gumball's
Like,
awesome.
No, you would have to
Those
do
kind
it
of
more.
cartoons.
Yeah, you would have to do it that way. But it's still Toon Lagoon. You could still keep the name, to be fair. Toon Lagoon
yeah,
would still
yeah,
fit it.
definitely.
That'd be interesting to see what IPs they actually,
I think the
modern ones they hold.
Universal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Because obviously not in the plans to do anything. Like they haven't touched. We talked about it again before. They haven't touched Islands of Adventure really, other than putting Skull Island and Hogsmeade in for a long, long time. Because this next session is going to be interesting. Of how many of these characters we've all actually heard of.
Right. All right.
So, just like Marvel's Superhero Island, many characters can be found around Toon Lagoon, such as Beetle Bailey, the Family Circus, Popeye,
Yes.
Olive Oil,
Yes.
Pluto,
Yes.
and Wimpy,
Yes.
who will gladly take a hamburger today and pay you on Tuesday.
Yes.
I've heard of all of them just from researching this, to be fair. I've heard of Beetle Bailey, but again, only because of visiting Toon Lagoon. The Family Circus, not a clue, other than researching this episode.
Oh, I liked the Family Circus comic strip.
Okay.
Did you guys have Popeyes over there? Or not Popeyes, well, I'm thinking of food. Popeye.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We've also got Popeyes over here now as well.
Yeah, not a fan.
All right. There's also Blondie, Dagwood,
Yeah.
Marmaduke, which has his own fun photo op. Hagar the Horrible, Prince Valiant, Little Nemo, Betty Boop, and Flash Gordon.
Such a weird mix there, by the way. Hagar the Horrible, Betty Boop, and Flash Gordon.
Who's Little Nemo?
I have no idea. I
Not a
think
clue.
he's the little fish's little brother.
Yeah.
The Phantom, Heathcliff, Kathy, Broomhilda, not the one from Django Unchained, by the way. Trixie, High and Lois, Mother Goose, and Grimmy. And you're like, what?
I've heard of one of those.
And so you'll know who Grimmy is. You'll recognise it. It's like a little yellow dog. You'll recognise it if I showed you a picture of it, but by the name, not a clue. Because I recognised it, but didn't. So Broomhilda is the witch that slammed into
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, no, yeah.
And you're going,
Sounds
which is
like
funny.
And we have Boris Badenoff and Natasha Fatal, Dudley Do-Right, Nell, Horse, Snidely Whiplash, and Crazy Cat.
No idea who Crazy Cat
That's
is.
the only one I've not heard of.
Yeah. And Churchy LaFemme, Howland Owl, which also have their own photo op.
That's the owl
Brenda
in the
Starr.
boat.
Oh, right.
That we
the
always
broken
take the
boat,
kids, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, with
Okay.
the rain falling? No, that's not the... Oh, no, it's the other area. Okay, yeah.
There's like a little boat with the
on the
owl on
corner,
one
isn't it, in
side
front
and
of
the turtle on
It's
the
like
other, and it's
crashed,
snapped in.
right?
Yes, it's broken in
Okay.
half.
Brenda Starr and
Aesop,
Aesop and Son,
spelled wrong, that's
who
why.
also have their own photo op.
which according to Seth from last week, that gate that's separating them off is now not there.
Oh, okay.
So you used to be able to walk through where the lockers are,
Uh-huh.
and then they put a gate there, didn't they? And you
Yes.
had to walk all the way around. Well, as you remember, Seth mentioned last week, that gate is now gone. So that photo up there, I think is it a pneumatic drill in the wall, if I remember rightly?
Yeah, yeah.
Have we heard of any of them? Anybody?
No.
None of them, apart from
No.
obviously the main ones.
No, yeah. At least the ones I just said right now, not a clue.
Yeah.
It just goes to show you, like how many, and that's effectively a kid's land.
Right. And we are not kids, yet we don't know
Yeah.
who these things are.
Exactly.
That is decades out of date.
I mean, Tracy and I have got a little bit of leeway going by. A lot of these will be American comic strips. Obviously, we know the likes of like Heathcliff and Marmaduke and Dudley Do-Right and all that, like
Yeah,
Popeye,
Popeye, all the
and
bigger
what
ones.
have you. But a
I
lot
mean,
of them,
that's the ones I know.
which is weird.
Yeah.
I'm sure kids don't even know what a Sunday comic strip is.
Probably not.
Probably not.
No.
Which is sad,
It's-
really.
People don't get newspapers anymore.
Nope.
No.
No.
And they don't really have a digital version of that, do they? It's called a TikTok.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. Well, let's take a quick ad break and hear from our fabulous sponsors, Portkey Vacations.
Man, we need a vacation.
Oh, I got this.
Whoa, that's awesome. But I was thinking something a little more adventurous.
Okay, how about this?
And how about some relaxation from Mama?
Oh, perfect. How did you do that?
Easy. Portkey Vacations.
For your next vacation, let Portkey Vacations take away all the guesswork and stress of planning. From air and hotel to theme park tickets and everything else in between, they've got you covered. Just visit portkeyvacations.com and touch the Portkey to get started with your free, no-obligation quote request. With just one touch, and Portkey Vacations will magically take you wherever you want to go.
Welcome back. All right, let's jump back in to Toon Lagoon. But before we take a look at the stores and eateries, we wanted to focus on some other hidden details. A favorite of ours is the Family Circus reference. The comic panel of Family Circus outside of the pass holder lounge has the family saying,
I hope Billy finds his way back here.
He will if he read the note I gave him. Like, see how many of you guys have actually noticed this?
No.
No.
Not even the dotted line on the floor.
Well, we all know where Billy is. The Yeti's got him.
Yeah.
Billy, where are you?
Gillian's herself right now, by the way.
A dotted line can be seen coming out of the panel and winds its way across Toon Lagoon over to in front of the Hagar boat, coming out above the store and then back across Toon Lagoon and through the water feature with all the dogs, and then meets up with a Mark Trail comic panel that has Dad's notes on it that reads,
Billy, don't forget to mark trail, Daddy. So you've never noticed the dotted line on the floor before? It's like a dotted line, as Chris has just said, that winds its way across Toon Lagoon. And it goes from the two comic panels.
I don't know.
I need to go back and watch this now.
I'm still not understanding the what the hell?
It like connects the two comics, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because he's saying, oh, it doesn't get lost. And he's saying, well, he won't do if he's read my note. And then he's marked, Don't forget to mark the trail. And the trail is marked across Toon Lagoon.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Moving on to food. There are 3 main places to eat in Toon Lagoon. Comic Strip Cafe, which serves pizzas, salads, burgers, and Asian fare. The restaurant has some fun speech bubbles saying such things as, we fired our cartoon chef, he lacked dimension.
Bum, tsh. Ah, comics, junk food for the soul.
I always save room for dessert.
And food fight!
Has anyone eaten in here, by the way?
Yes.
Yes.
I went in with our youngest.
When?
Well, Raymond was with us.
Like, that could have been last year.
No. Raymond wasn't with us last year.
Yes, he was.
Was he?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Sorry, Raymond, if you're listening. I know you're not, but your mother doesn't think you were with us at Harrow Nights last year. He snored his head off in the hotel room while we then kept Jade awake all night.
Yeah, but we've had a trip since then, so it doesn't count.
We've had 2 trips since then.
Yeah, there you go then. So it wasn't last year, it was the year before.
It wasn't the year before either. No, it might have been.
Yeah, thank you.
No, it wasn't the year before. It'll have been 2 years before.
There you go then, so it's not me.
2020.
I forgot what I was saying now. Yes, we got a drink and a snack in there.
So not really then, no.
Well, I went in there with my family. Remember I told you that Audrey had the ramen?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which they said was fabulous. I don't really like ramen, so I just had a burger. But everybody that's had that I know of loves that.
Yeah,
I've heard dish.
Yeah, I've heard the ramen there is phenomenal.
Yeah, I know Seth always raves about it when he talks about it. It just seems a weird place to have an Asian menu. Like just
I know.
A random place that no one ever goes in, because Comic Strip Cafe is notoriously upon by most people who eat in there.
Yeah.
I mean, the restaurant itself is gross feeling. Like, it just feels dirty.
I don't even know if I've ever been in.
I've never seen...
I used to love eating there when I was younger. Like, it had a lot of variety, from what I remember.
I've never seen people in it. Even when we went in, there was nobody there.
But this comes down to Toon Lagoon. I don't think a lot of people spend a lot of time in there. It's just a pass-through to get to...
It's a shame.
It is, but we've talked about this before as well, though. Like we are, if you're not into doing water rides or you're not in the mood for it, you're not spending any time in that land at all, because that's literally what it's all about. Water splash areas throughout that land. Yeah. Miship the Olive, Popeye and Dudley, they're all water
based.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. A cool little detail that can be found in Comic Strip Cafe is that on one of the walls of the restaurant, which faces the lockers used for Ripsaw Falls, you can see inside the lockers, and they contain nods to Woody Woodpecker, the Blue Man Group, the Cat in the Hat, Beetle Bailey, and Spider-Man.
That's cool. I need to
know
see that
that.
for myself.
Huh.
Who
One
would
of
have
the walls
known
of the
that?
restaurant faces the lockers. That's kind of cool.
That is cool.
So from what I'm gathering, obviously I've just researched. So the actual lockers are on the other side of the wall.
Mm.
So that from that side, it looks like you can see into them.
Oh,
That's
I
funny.
see. Okay.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Next up, and I can't believe we haven't eaten
Oh, I
here because I'm
know.
a huge sandwich fan, but we have Blondie's, which serves, as I've said there, sandwiches made to order and includes the famous Dagwood sandwich, which is a fresh baked onion and poppy seed bread,
Yes.
piled high with baked ham, turkey, roast beef, American and Swiss cheese, topped with lettuce, tomatoes, mayonnaise, and mustard.
Why has this
Ew.
never been in my belly?
Mustard.
I don't know, because it sounds amazing.
Holy crap! It sounds. Yeah.
This is also where you can get some really good potato salad.
Is it
I
Also,
like my
the best
potato
fries
salad.
there too.
really?
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
like really salty, like seasoned fries, crinkle cut. Like they're great.
Okay.
Ooh.
We're learning some new stuff
I
today,
know.
aren't we?
It's one of these places where we have said we need to eat there, we need to eat there, we need to eat there, never have.
There's lots of places on property we still
Yes.
need to eat at. Look, people were like slaughtering us for only eating at Finnegan's for the first time on our last trip.
I still haven't eaten there. I've drank there, but I haven't eaten there.
It was all right.
We'll give you a pass.
Yeah, because you've drank there.
Yeah.
That's what really matters.
Yes, yes. The final of the 3 food locations we're focusing on is Wimpy's and is located across from the entrance to Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat Barges. And as you would expect, it serves burgers. And on every day, not just Tuesdays. Unfortunately, you will not be able to wait and gladly play on Tuesday for a hamburger today. If
Chris
you-
kind of
yes.
did this joke earlier on.
Quite rightly so. And if you find the right table outside of Wimpy's, you'll find a stack of burgers to have your photo taken with.
Which we did
We
on our
did.
first ever trip to Islands of
Yes.
Adventure.
And I've also burnt my legs on those seats.
So our story
Yeah.
of going to Toon Lagoon for the first time was going in, doing the whole, like literally walked in and did everything in order. So we did Dudley,
Yes.
we did Hulk, Doctor Doom, obviously didn't do Stormforce because I'm never getting on that thing, Spider-Man, and Ripsaw, Popeye, and then absolutely drenched, we'll go and get something to eat. So we went and sat out in the sun with Wimpy's Burgers to try and dry off. It didn't really work, but
No.
you just end up burning.
But the burgers were good. I remember that.
I don't
and
remember
we
it, to
did
be
say
fair.
we would go back, and I don't think we. Oh, we did go back, and it was closed.
But as Chris said, it's rarely open
Yeah,
now.
but it was good
Yeah, I
food.
don't think I've ever even eaten there over the time I've been in the parks.
Really?
Yeah, not because I don't want to. It's either closed or I just forget about it.
To be fair, they only do 2 burgers. There's like a veggie one and a hamburger. That's it.
Next time we're all together at the parks, we need to literally do a day of nothing but things we've never done
That's
before.
a great idea. And
Like the
podcast
whole
the whole
day.
thing.
Yep.
That's a fantastic idea. That is a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
So you heard that. So Michelle's got on Rip Ride Rocket.
Not after.
I said we've never done before.
In that case, there's
That
not
might
a
be
lot.
tough, actually.
Yeah.
To
That
find
is
stuff
very
that
tough.
we all haven't done could be quite interesting, actually.
Yeah, let's move on to the stores.
Yeah.
These were interesting because I didn't know why these were so named.
All right. Well, we'll first we're going to look at Gasoline Alley. The comic strip this is based on is, as of this year, the second longest running comic strip of all time in the U.S.
So how many of us have heard of Gasoline Alley?
Vaguely.
Nothing.
And it's the second longest running comic strip in the US of all time.
It says longest running. Doesn't say good.
Doesn't matter. You think you would have
That's
heard
true.
of it. That's
It's-
weird.
It could be in a tiny little backwater place. It could be.
Doesn't matter.
But that, you know.
Oh, yeah. I remember this one now. I had to look it up.
Mm.
Yep, I remember this. I wonder if we look back on all of these old comics, how many of them are so politically incorrect?
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
all of them.
Yeah, I don't remember this one, to be honest.
Really?
No.
Okay.
I mean, maybe it was there, but I usually went straight to like Garfield and
Of course.
Family Circus and that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Charlie Brown.
So this
Oh,
is
yeah.
the one that's connected to the bathrooms.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So put the pedal to the metal and drive on over to Gasoline Alley. This friendly service station is the perfect place for all your needs for fun in the sun. Before you hit the road, fill up on a wide selection of beach towels, sandals, beach bags, sunglasses, t-shirts, hats, and more.
Yeah. So basically, it's when you come off all the water rides and you're absolutely soaked, here's everything you need to get yourself back ready for the rest of the day in the parks.
And don't
Pretty
they
smart.
have license plates as well?
I don't
Pretty
know.
sure there's a spindle of license plates there.
What, with names on?
Yeah.
I hate those things.
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas.
Too late. I've already got him 2.
Next up, we have Toon Extra, direct from the funny pages. This is the place to find some of the world's most popular cartoon and comic strip characters on apparel, souvenirs, gifts, DVDs, toys, mugs, and more. This wild and wacky outpost is home to beloved icons such as Broomhilda, Kathy, Beetle Bailey, Popeye, and Hagar the Horrible, just to name a few. This store contains some funny comic strip panels, such as Hagar stating,
When my son grows up, I want him to have all the things I never had.
Like common sense, good table manners, frequent baths, clean underwear, a sunny disposition.
"That's funny." And Popeye stating,
I am what I am, and that's all that I am.
I was hoping for a proper Popeye impression from Chris there, but I'll take that.
I'm off today, so
And finally, What's What Are You, which is based on the college that Rocky and Bullwinkle attended. Whether you went to Moose Institute of Toe Dancing, like Bullwinkle, or followed in Rocky's footsteps at Calvin's School of Supermarket Technology, there's always a seat for you at What's What Are You. Stock up on a selection of seasonal gifts, souvenirs, and apparel that are sure to rival any college gift shop.
and you want to go or stop there?
So, other than Toon Extra, and the only reason we've been in there was because we did the Christmas tree hunt last year, I've never set foot in any of these stores or most of the buildings in Toon Lagoon, to be quite honest, and I feel quite bad about that fact.
"Isn't one of these where they have the Secret Life of Pets store?"
What?
Whoa. Isn't there a Secret Life of Pets store?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Well, at least there's like a ton of Secret Life of Pets stuff in there.
I mean, maybe, but that would be Toon
never heard
Extra,
that.
surely would be the place I would have expected that then. That's weird. I
The only
hate it
time I
when
ever went in was to get like AC during the summertime, if anything.
suddenly, the only reason most people go into Toon Extra is because that's where they get your pass holder stuff from.
That's
2016, a new Secret Life of Pets store has opened in Toon Lagoon at Universal's Islands of Adventure. That was July 4th, 2016.
And what's it called? 2016?
Yeah.
And what's it called?
Secret Life of Pets store.
There is no Secret Life of Pet store in Toon Lagoon.
There is, I swear. It's right like across from the bathrooms.
What's it called?
Oh,
Because that's where
they
across
had to have closed that. 'cause
across from which
Dude,
bathrooms?
no,
Michelle?
it's not. I see it all the time.
Across
I've
from-
gone in there a million times.
Across from which bathrooms?
The ones we just talked about.
That's what's a mod to you. Because there's a food cart next to it, Tracy, where we got our corn dogs from. It's the only place we could find them, and they were
Uh-huh.
because we were scoured Universal to try and find corn dogs, and there's a
Yeah.
cart to the right-hand side of the entrance of What's a Mod to You, and they were terrible because they'd been under the heat lamp for about an hour.
Uh-huh.
Well, look it up right now. The entire store is Secret Life of Pets.
But it's still called What's a Mod to You.
The photos on the outside, it's all Secret Life of Pets.
So why on the website is that not a thing then? If you go on the Universal website,
That like there's the Klingon stickers and everything all over the windows of the pets.
my brain went to Star Trek when you
it's
said
still
that.
Same.
called What's a Mod to You. Anyway,
Yes.
so apparently we found out because on their web, so I got that about What's a Mod to You, what it is, off the Universal website, and nowhere does it state Secret Life of Pets. And if that opened 7 years ago, then Universal, you need to update your website desperately.
Okay, I found an Orlando Park stop.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
on
that's
it
what I
now,
was
and
just looking at.
The Rocky and Bullwinkle themed What's the Matter You store is now completely filled to the brim with pets merch.
Interesting. So they need to update their website desperately then.
They really do.
So there you go. Well, you learned something new. Interesting. That
Yeah.
seems weird though.
But yeah, why it's all that.
Why
but
there?
Yeah.
I mean, why? They're more likely to sell that than any other bloody Rocky and Bullwinkle stuff, to be fair. Yeah, no.
I always thought it was weird too, but I know I've been in there many times because Chris, I used to really like Secret Life of
Yeah,
Pets.
I've never been in there, obviously. Yeah. Oh well, there you go. You learn something
we
new
go.
every day.
You see, and I know why we haven't been in What's the Matter You.
Because I don't like spending money.
No, because we have looked in many years before, and it was a lot of like college jackets and stuff like that, which isn't stuff that we buy.
No. Weird. You see, not only are we educating the universal public, we're educating ourselves as well.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. Chris.
Yeah.
You want to tell us a little bit more about Toon Lagoon so we can wrap things up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. So to wrap everything up on our overall look at Toon Lagoon, if you head down by the water's edge, not only can you get some fantastic views of Velocicoaster, you can also see Plymouth Rock, a rock shaped like a Plymouth car, and a little schoolhouse for the School of Fish.
Amongst others. There's quite a few down
Is there?
Yeah.
They're the only
There's a
two I
few.
could see. I mean,
and not just a view of Velocicoaster, there are fantastic views of the entire park. And if you go down at the golden hour, you get some amazing shots.
but that's
that
where all the
beautiful light.
vloggers used to go
Yeah.
to get all the shots of Velocicoaster being built.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've ever been down there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Michelle.
It's one of my, I
It's
shouldn't
cool.
say
It
it,
is
I shouldn't
cool.
put it out there, but it's one of my favourite if you need some quiet time.
Yes. There's never anybody down there.
Because I don't think it's a smoking area either, is it?
No. There's only one area in each park, smoking areas now, isn't there?
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you ever need
Except
to...
now everybody vapes.
I was going to say, so yeah, all your photographs are just full of clouds.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a good spot down there. And like you said, no one ever goes down there. Because again, it's kind of hidden from everywhere else.
Mm-hmm. It's a really good place to take your kids if they need a nap, if they need some quiet time to calm down because there's a tantrum brewing or something. Or even if they're an adult does.
It goes back to having Maureen on the show. The places it's down by the water and water is calming. Like every place she mentioned was by water.
It also comes down to being a parent of a problematic child.
Yep.
So
is this, so you go like you're going towards Popeyes?
Yeah,
and
down,
it's a trail that's down in there?
Yeah,
you go down by Miship the Olive, and I
Yep.
think it's down to the left.
It is down to the left. It's a nice
Like
little
shaded
wide.
too, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it's cool. I can't believe there's places in the parks that you haven't been yet.
I know.
That's crazy.
Well, it's because, we're creatures of habit, aren't we? So
It's very true.
when I go, I have like all these things I have to do and I want to do and I love to do. And so these things like this never get, on the list because that means something else has to get kicked off the list.
It's very true.
Mm.
Yep.
Cool.
Awesome. Well, that is going to wrap up the podcast, and we want you to get involved wrapping up next year's podcasts. What we want you to do is come up with comedy facts about how bad Fast and Furious Supercharged is.
And we've got some in already, I will say.
Really?
Yes, we've got some in, and they're pretty funny.
Sweet. So as we said last week, over the coming weeks, we will still be wrapping up with some Universal Is submissions, but letting Chat GPT give you the gist of what we would like you to submit. So here we go. Fast and Furious Supercharged is so bad.
How bad is it?
Fast and Furious Supercharged is so bad, I wouldn't be surprised if Beetle Bailey took one look at the line and declared it a military no-go zone, seeking refuge in a nearby hammock instead.
Bum bum. I really need that bum bum noise for next year.
Yes, Lee, you need to be more prepared, sir.
Yeah.
So get those into us at podcast@uuopodcast.com, and we will see you back here next week for more Universal Orlando content. But for now, Nicole Hubbs says Universal is money well spent. Bye.
That was another episode of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, the best and only podcast about Universal Orlando on the island. Check us out on social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. For all the podcasts, news, and articles, check out our blog at uuopodcast.com. Contact us at podcast@uuopodcast.com. Join the Producers Club by emailing us at uuopproducers@gmail.com. Listen and subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Check out our friends, the Theme Park Duo, for all your other theme park news, and email Michelle at portkeyvacations.net to book your next trip. So until next time, this is Amity 6, call off the Marines, we're coming home.